Hello, this is Teresa Rich from Reflexology UK, and I am super excited to have you on this video. This is most probably one of my favorite ones that I want to bring to you today. And we're going to be talking about how the brain interacts with the body and what we can do to keep it in a really good state of vibration, because that's what we're doing. We're trying to work really hard at raising our vibration during this very special moment that we're actually in. So today I wanted to talk about the head first, and I'm not going to get all technical, but I just wanted to talk about how the head, or the brain should I say, relates to all the different things that are going on in our body. You see, the brain is magnificent. It's truly magnificent. But what it does have memories from our past, and it also takes in information that we feed it. So when we listen to the news, information gets fed into the neurons. When we have plays going on from the past, maybe negative things that were said to us, that you're not good enough, you'll never do this, you're not marriage material, whatever. Maybe they are also in your brain as well. Whenever we're looking at social media, the next alert to send us into fear, all fear driven stuff to stop you from being in your highest vibration. Now what happens is all of that enters the brain, it's programming it, isn't it? And then you can end up bringing that forward into your life, into your current state of affairs, and you can end up role playing whatever you were told as a youngster, or acting out fear because you're frightened of what's happening currently. So all of these things are sending in your thought process. Now your thought process then sends messages to many neurons, and in your body, like the autonomic nervous system, then has an effect. It has such a huge effect on your autonomic nervous system. Now, the autonomic nervous system is separated into sympathetic and parasympathetic. The sympathetic is great in times of short emergency, but if everything that we're telling ourselves is sending us into a state of alert and fear, then the sympathetic nervous system that works on all the vital organs is speeding everything up and is making it go into overdrive. Now, for a short period, that's fine, but for the rest of your life, this is not good. It's really not good. And what happens then eventually is lactic acid and loads of waste and gungy stuff starts building up in our body, and it gets trapped. It gets trapped inside our body unless we do certain things to actually excrete it, detoxify it. And if we're kept in a state of emergency, then worse things can then happen. The body starts shutting down, adrenal exhaustion, worse scenarios with hearts play out, and so on. Okay? And this can all be down to the stuff that's going into your head, and because you're acting out in a sense of fear. Now, when we're in a state of fear, the body's immune system says, well, I don't need to be working now. I'm going to take some time off. And that's when our immune system gets suppressed, and other things can be then, bacteria, etc., can then be entering the body. Because we're in a state of fear, adrenaline overdrive, the body doesn't think it's important at that moment. But it's highly important. I know you know it's highly important, but it's not one of the vital things that need to go on in the body. Now, the body's amazing. It's miraculous. It's managed to deal with so much bacteria over so many times. it can combat so much. And there is so much going on in your human body that is dealing with invaders and things that shouldn't be there. But when you're in that state of emergency, in that state of fear, because your mind is being fed, consuming all this information, then it becomes exhausting. It becomes so exhausting on your body. And then your natural pathways to create energy, like the Indians believe in, obviously the chakras, all the different natural energy pathways get stagnated. And it becomes incredibly difficult for you to operate. That's why I'm saying for you, you really do need, like us all, to protect yourself and work from a high state of vibration. Now, I'm not saying you've got to be rah, rah, rah to be in a high state of vibration. It's where your body feels at peace and it's working efficiently. Okay, so how can we change this? Well, I'm not saying it's easy, but I believe, and this is what I truly believe in my heart, we can make choices. We can make huge choices. And I believe the brain is like a computer. When I tell my computer what to do, hopefully if it's had all the right stuff, it's had its MOT, then it will carry out what I would like it to do. And I believe that we can tell our brain what to do. So I can tell my brain just this very moment to go grab some water, because I know water is so good for my body. I can tell my brain to go and make a green juice, because I know all the stuff in that green juice is really going to help my body for growth and repair. I can tell my brain, like it's a computer, not to watch the news. I can tell my brain to go and do some stretching. I can command my brain on what to do. Yes, you can command your brain on what to do. Okay, did you know that? And then what's going to happen is when you realize that you are the observer of your brain and you can tell it what to do, you know, where you're going to walk, what you're going to listen to, what you're going to eat, what exercise you're going to do, then what you can do is you will notice your body changes its electromagnetic field. It naturally starts to work from a high vibration of abundance inside of you and not coming from a place of low vibration. And then you don't really need to you still keep trying to tell your brain what you need to do, but you don't need to be anything different, because your vibration is always then electrifying outwards. And sometimes I think youngsters can see this in, I'm talking about babies. I've had it where when we've taught baby reflexology, a baby will just sit and stare like this, because they see more about us than what we actually see or feel in ourselves, because they've come fresh from the womb. So I do believe they can see our auras, all of these sorts of things. And when we get to a higher state of vibration, we can only do our best. We can work and tell our brain what we want to do. So then what happens, this electromagnetic field radiates out to others. It radiates out quite a distance, actually. And someone can then be in your presence and know that you are operating from a higher vibration. And that was part 3, of which I wanted to talk to you about the connection between the brain and the body. It's magnificent if only we instruct it on all the healthy things we need to do. Wouldn't life be amazing? And then you're going to have such an impact on others. My name is Teresa Rich from Reflexology UK. Come and follow me on my Facebook page, Reflexology UK. to find some other hints and tips. Namaste.